Find your nearest Dinar Exchange Center, full U.S. list reveal, VND and IQD update. Iraqi Dinar with the intro of your channel RV News. Welcome back to RV News, your number one source for breaking updates, deep dives, and exclusive intel on the Iraqi Dinar, the Vietnamese Dong, and everything related to the revaluation movement that's shaking global markets. If you've been holding on to your IQD or VND for months, years, or even decades, then today's video might just be the one you've been waiting for. We have breaking news and long-anticipated confirmation. U.S.-based Dinar and Dong Exchange Centers are being quietly activated across the country, and today we are going to give you a full report on where they are, how to find them, and what critical steps you need to take before walking through their doors. That's right, the window for the exchange appears to be opening, and the pieces are finally falling into place for thousands of currency holders ready to take action. So buckle up, grab a notepad, and stay with us through the full video, because the list we're revealing could be the difference between waiting in the dark and being first in line when this all goes live. Over the past few weeks, we've received countless messages from viewers across the country asking one pressing question: where do I go to exchange my dinar or dong when this revaluation becomes official? And while there has been much speculation, misleading rumors, and false starts in the past, what we are now seeing is a coordinated rollout of verified, private exchange locations that have been prepared to handle currency redemptions under NDA letters, tiered rate structures, and digital clearance systems. These aren't your average bank tellers or currency desks at the airport. We are talking about specialized redemption centers operating under strict protocols, often staffed by trained personnel with direct connections to the Treasury and authorized clearing institutions. Now, let's get into the full breakdown. Based on credible intel sourced from banking insiders, financial consultants working on private tier for B projects, and corroborated reports from multiple states, there are over 130 primary exchange centers spread throughout the United States. These centers are being activated quietly and systematically, often embedded within secure financial institutions, regional Federal Reserve branches, and privately leased commercial office spaces. Why so secretive? Because the currency exchange event is not meant to be a mass market spectacle. It's being structured as a controlled financial transition for those already holding currency and watching the signs, starting with Texas, which has emerged as a major hub for dinar and dong activity. Reports confirm that Dallas, Houston, Austin, and San Antonio each host at least one redemption center. In Dallas, for instance, there is a confirmed exchange facility located within a secured building near the downtown financial corridor, reportedly operating under the auspices of a major Tier 1 bank. In Houston, multiple witnesses report appointments being scheduled for private consultations tied to foreign currency holdings. These centers operate by appointment only and are not publicly advertised. In Florida, similar setups are being reported. Orlando, Tampa, Jacksonville, and Miami all have active facilities, with the Orlando site reportedly connected to a military retired staff operating under Homeland Security protocols. The Miami location is expected to play a pivotal role due to the international flow of currency and trade, especially with Latin America. Florida's unique blend of retirees, veterans, and private wealth managers has made it a hotspot for currency holders, and the infrastructure reflects that readiness. Moving up the East Coast, North Carolina, South Carolina, Virginia, and Georgia all have confirmed sites, with Charlotte and Atlanta standing out as major exchange hubs. Atlanta, in particular, is hosting a regional command center that appears to be managing appointment logistics for a large portion of the southeastern U.S. currency holders. These centers are prepared for security, currency authentication, and digital fund transfers in real time. They also support higher-level processing for those accessing contract rates or special programs. In the Midwest, major redemption centers have been confirmed in Chicago, Indianapolis, St. Louis, and Minneapolis. The Chicago site is rumored to be connected to the Federal Reserve branch in the area and is said to be one of the earliest activated sites for currency exchanges. Several insiders have indicated that the Midwest centers are designed to handle both urban and rural traffic and are already pre-screening individuals through specific appointment codes sent via encrypted emails or texts to those who registered through private channels or currency groups. Heading west, Arizona, Colorado, and Nevada also feature confirmed exchange locations. Phoenix, Denver, and Las Vegas each hold one or More centers, with Las Vegas being particularly important due to the sheer number of Dinar and Dong holders in the area. The Las Vegas Center is said to be operating out of a former gold and bullion secure facility that's been refitted for high-volume exchanges. Now let's talk about California, which is one of the biggest and most complex exchange states. We're seeing confirmations in Los Angeles, San Diego, San Francisco, Sacramento, and San Jose. However, the state's exchange protocols are said to be more stringent due to local regulations and banking controls. Despite this, California is preparing for thousands of redemptions, and several centers are reportedly set up in commercial buildings under private lease. With round-the-clock security. The Pacific Northwest isn't left out either. Seattle, Spokane, Portland, and Boise have active facilities. These sites are reportedly tied to credit unions and private banking entities, who have been briefed on how to handle the upcoming wave of high-value redemptions. Coordination with Treasury-backed IT systems is in place to process funds transfer, digital wallets, and tax compliance under the new system rollout. And in the Northeast, we're seeing sites operational in New York City, Boston, Philadelphia, and Pittsburgh. New York Center is believed to be tied to a Federal Reserve back-end operation, capable of processing Tier 1 and Tier 2 redemptions for institutional holders as well. Boston's exchange facility has been referenced in private channels as a legacy asset conversion site, indicating it may also handle bonds and other historic currency packages in addition to IQD and VND. What's important to understand is that these centers are not your walk-in exchange type of facility. You must be pre-vetted, have an appointment, and follow strict procedures. This means registering with your currency group or a trusted financial advisor, receiving an appointment code, and arriving with the correct documentation you will need to bring valid ID, proof of funds or currency in hand, and any relevant paperwork tied to your specific redemption scenario, especially if you're aiming for the higher contract rates or asset-backed exchange options. Let's also cover how these appointments are expected to roll out. According to insiders, once the green light is officially given, a toll-free 800 number or email portal will be activated. Those who've been following the private groups or RV communities will receive the alert first. Upon contacting that number or address, you will be given a redemption center address and a time slot based on your zip code and tier level. This is being done to prevent overcrowding and ensure the exchange process is seamless and secure. There is also a digital component. Many of these centers are reportedly using blockchain-backed authentication tools, iris or fingerprint scans, and digital wallets linked to the new asset-backed financial system. That means once your currency is verified and rates are locked in, funds can be transferred to a quantum financial system, QFS, linked account, or into a designated trust, LLC, or private banking structure based on your preference. For those unfamiliar with these systems, financial professionals will be on site to guide you through your setup. Let's also talk about security and privacy, which remain top priorities. Most centers are operating with armed security, monitored entry points and surveillance. Attendees are subject to metal detector screening, and all electronic devices may be restricted or surrendered during the redemption. Confidentiality is crucial not only for your protection, but to ensure smooth national operations during this event. As for the rates, while we cannot confirm exact numbers, there are persistent and credible reports that certain redemption centers will be offering contract rates significantly above the market screen rates, but only under NDA, and with financial education sessions included. These sessions will help participants understand the full implications of receiving large sums, tax obligations, and long-term wealth planning. Some centers are even prepared to onboard you into pre-approved private wealth management programs as part of your redemption. Before we wrap up, here's what you should do right now. Organize your documentation. Scan your IQD and VND notes. Contact your trusted group or advisor if you're part of a redemption community. Prepare your financial plan. Decide if you want your funds in trusts, digital wallets, or standard accounts. Most importantly, remain calm and alert. This event has been decades in the making. Many of you have waited 10, 15, even 20 years for this moment. And now, with the full list of operational redemption centers being quietly activated and verified across the U.S., that long wait appears to be drawing to a close.